Welcome back. I'm Joe Fagundes with Berkshire Hathaway PenFed Realty here on the Emerald Coast. You can find me on joeknowsparadise.com. Going to give you a little bit of the market and how things are going. Obviously, August is a huge transition month, not just for the business, but for families and everybody else with things going on. So you've got school starting and whatnot. So the market stats probably aren't as pure as they need to be. And with us only having, looking at 14 days of August so far, there's some significant declines, but a lot of that has to do with the market. A lot of that has to do with what we're going to talk about in part 2 of this, which is the total uproar going on in the real estate industry because of the National Association of Realtors and the Department of Justice settlement. It has got people running, it's got people hiding. It's kind of one of those things that's going to shake the industry a little bit. Your professionals are out in front of it. A lot of folks are sitting around waiting on something to happen and somebody telling them how to do things. So, there's going to be some issues. There's going to be issues in the industry, and there's going to be some issues for clients. And so that's why you're going to want to listen to it and make sure that you're doing everything you can do to have professional representation as you go through the biggest investment of your life. So let's talk about the markets a little bit. It's very slow this time of year. We have been slow anyway. Rates had been on the rise for, almost or flat at least for a full year. And then just in the last 18 days or so, we've seen the largest drop we've seen in over 2 years. We've seen almost a half-point rate drop. So you're starting to get people back into the market. They're at the very beginning of their purchase process because it has become more affordable. I saw a stat yesterday that in the last 2 weeks, for every $1,000 you wanted to spend on a house, your payment became $100 less per day over the last 16 days. So, that's a significant number, especially in our market where you're talking about median range on a home is right around 400,000 at the very bottom end. So there are some people that are benefiting from that, going to be able to walk into a new home or their new home at an affordable rate, even as rates continue and what we all suspect to do is drop. So, Destin, the condo market's off 50%. There's not a lot of activity. There's some pendings out there. I happened to close one just this week that was a condo on the beach. I was 10% of the market. That's unheard of. So, and if you're looking at Niceville, single family homes, you're looking at, that market is slow right now, but it's slow for the same reasons, but also for some different reasons. You've got school starting back. PCS season is kind of in between. It's being later. It's actually moving into the fall this year due to all the uncertainty that we've had. So there are some real opportunities. Our inventory is up. Our prices are not down, which is backwards compared to what it should be. But like we've talked about in previous, stagflation is here. We're coming out of it. We're seeing the rates drop now. So you're going to start seeing some activity in the individual detached single family homes in the year-round markets. Santa Rosa Beach continues to be the albatross, I guess, of the Gulf Coast. It is off. Percentage-wise, it's off about 22% compared year over year. But, there are still a lot of activity going on down there, and there's still people coming, and I think, again, rates are going to help because there are people that buy property on 30A that have to get a loan. Not everybody pays cash. Even though that's a majority, you're going to see some activity that continues down there because we're seeing some price adjustments. We were selling at about 96% of offer price down there. It is a little bit less than that now. We're pushing down into the 92, 93%. So there's been a significant price reduction when you're talking about a $3 million house. So that's kind of the update on the markets. It's kind of short, sweet, broad because we're only 2 weeks into August, but there's a lot going on. And please come back and see us again. Pay attention to what we're offering and give me a call or make a comment if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer you directly. Thanks and have a great day.